Am I live? Hello. Welcome to another round of Poetry Thursday. I apologize, I kind of skipped last week, but it happens. I am continuing to celebrate Latinx Heritage Month and participating in Latinxathon that has been hosted by a number of other channels. I first heard about it from Jocelyn at Yogi with a Book, but there are several other hosts also. Check it out. Um, the poem I am reading today is by Malka Older. Older is a relatively new author for me, but I have heard of her. She, I think, is most well known for her book Infomocracy. And I got to see her on a few panels. She was also a guest of honor at FireCon. And I was just really impressed with her. She seems like a wonderful person in real life. She seems like a very thoughtful, considerate, intelligent person. And I'm really curious to read some of her work. I haven't ever read anything by her before. So I did specifically look up poetry that she's written to see like if she even had. I didn't even know if she had, but I did find this poem. It's from a few years ago, and it was published in a publication that I've not heard of. It looks like they are still running too. I think it's just a smaller publication called Rogue Agent Journal, and they're online as far as I can tell. Hey, love. I am live.
Sorry.
So this poem is called Hang on, that was my greatest fear, my husband walking in while I'm live. So now that that's over, I can just get on with life. This poem is called Inside. And she has a little author's note at the bottom that says, perhaps because I've read a lot recently about the people directly affected by walls, both existing and planned, both literal and metaphorical, I wanted to write about the other side of it. What walls do to the people who built them? And this was written in, I think, 2016, 2015, somewhere around there. So, walls were a thing that were going around, particularly in US politics. So I'm just going to read it. You're always trying with your walls, as if anything could keep you safe. You built your house with mud, then bricks, then you wanted a garden too, and built your wall around that. For the wind, you said, or maybe it was the wolves. 6 feet, then 10, but still there was a gate, so you added guards and slept safe, until you thought to worry about the guards, their friends and cousins wanting to come inside, always wanting something inside. So you moved away, down the road and then away from the road, 12-foot walls and eyes instead of guards, beady windows you could watch from safe inside instead of sleeping. It was unnerving, that vision of empty space before the door. You imagined torches, unseen, many-headed mobs, and help far away. You bought an island, but it was inconvenient, and water has never reassured you as much as walls. Even in the time of moats, you needed your keep. A planet, perhaps? But it's not distance you crave, but the perfect wall, impenetrable and close around you, a shroud of silken armor, a force field with no flaw. You knew something like that once and floated, unconcerned, without fear of what lay without. Foolishness. There's no going back. And that's it. And I don't even really want to talk about it a lot, I guess, but I feel like that's just so powerful and beautiful. It really spoke to me. I like that she's trying to think about what walls do to the people inside and the impact that has on people inside. We tend to only think about the people that the walls are keeping out, but it definitely has an impact on the people being kept in also. And hey, David Wiley. Yes, I have conquered my greatest fear now. Thank you for showing up, friend. I think that's all. I will see you all next week. Thanks for tuning in.